Yes, indeed! Big Brother Bear here to get all that you want and what you need. And today, we're going to talk about 3 things you should do your first week of class. Hoop loud, you. Wait a minute, don't let me forget. Make sure that you check out Young Ballers TV. I'm going to be featuring all their clips throughout my videos now. If I have like a top 3 series, every point you'll see a Young Ballers TV video clip. They've been doing some phenomenal work. I've been watching their brand for a while now. I'll leave their link in my description. Make sure you check out their YouTube channel. They have all the upcoming talent in high school in the Chicagoland area and across the country. So make sure you check those guys out. Young Ballers TV. Enjoy the video, player. I'm back.
Young Ballers TV.
Number 1, take care of your business. Look, you get caught up in college parties and all this stuff if you want to. Let me tell you this, it is a business to go to college. So you need to know how the numbers shape out. Just because you ignore the numbers and you don't pretend like you don't see them, that does not mean they don't exist. Go to the registrar's office, go to the business office, go to the financial aid office and figure out exactly how your numbers stack up. If you have a scholarship, what does it cover? What does it not cover? How can I lose my scholarship? Do I have to stay at a certain GPA? Do I not have to stay at a certain GPA? Do I need to make sure that certain documentation? Do I have to make sure I have to have this class? What class do I need? How many classes are they going to pay for? What's your meal plan looking like? Is your coach paying for your meal plan? Is it a partial meal plan? Do you have a meal plan? Can you get a work-study job? Can you not get a work-study? Does a work-study job conflict with your scholarship? These are all things you need to think about. So take care of your business. Listen, there's nobody's job but your job to make sure you're taken care of. Not your coach, not your advisor, not your mama, not your daddy, not your nobody. It's your job. So if you're taking the wrong classes because you burying your head in the sand, closing your eyes, thinking you're just going to take care of yourself, you're going to get robbed, okay, by the college.
Young Ballers TV.
Number 2. Now this is a good one that people don't think about. This is what I want you to do. Now I know when I was a student athlete, I did a horrible job of doing this, but I don't want you to fall in the same gap I did. This is what I want you to do. When you get in these classes, pick 5 people in the class. 5 people. Scope out the scene, all right? Preferably smart friends. Get you some smart friends. Studious, people sitting the front way, people that look organized, look like they know what's going on. Those are the people I want you to be friends with, okay? And make sure you provide some to the relationship as well. Make sure that when they have something going on, you support them as well. Support each other on different efforts. And they cannot look like you. They cannot dress like you. They cannot be a student athlete. Nothing. And I want you to get their phone number. I want you to connect with them on social media and be their friends. Guess what? When you get on the road and all the student athletes are on the road, guess who you can call on? Those individuals that you made relationships with in those classes. This is something that I just don't want you to do right now, but every time you get in class, you do this. Make it your job to be their friends. Get their phone numbers, you're connected, you're friends. If they play in the band, guess what? You go support them. If they are ballerinas, guess what? You go support them. If they're part of the doggone League of Nerds Club, then guess what? You go support them. If they're RA and they're putting a program on that night, guess what? You go stop by the program at the RA and say, yeah, we're friends. I'm going to make sure I support you. Now, why am I telling you to do that? I'm trying to tell you to do that because a lot of times student athletes fall into this mindset that they have to hang around nothing but athletes, student athletes. First of all, you don't want to do that because you're limiting yourself. What I want you to do is make sure that you branch out beyond that crowd because guess what? You're going to need those individuals in the future. Now, if you're going to a Duke or North Carolina where the student population comes to support your games, that's great. But if you don't, then a lot of times people come to your basketball games just because they know you. Just because they know you. They're like, oh yeah, I know Dane. Yeah. Dane Gibson, I'll make sure I'll go to his game. Because we're friends, and those friends bring friends. If you only have friends that are student athletes, you only have a small group of people that's going to advocate for you. Now that goes both ways. You got to make sure you advocate for them as well. So if they're in the theater, Go check out this stuff, man. They work hard just like you do. Make sure you go check that stuff out. Build relationships.
Let's go.
Young Ballers TV.
Number 3. This is a big one. And I'm gonna talk about this a lot because a lot of student athletes, they are intimidated by this. A lot of students are intimidated by what I'm about to say now is this. You need to make it a habit. I said make it a habit of going to talk to your professor. One-on-one. One-on-one. One thing it does is it communicates to he or she that you actually give a doggone about your grades, right? You actually give a doggone. So schedule in your planner, you should have one if you don't have one, schedule in your planner when you're gonna go see that joker. When you gonna see him, schedule in your planner. I'm gonna see this joker once every 2 weeks. I don't care if we're just talking about the doggone molecular bonds of covalent bonds and ionic bonds. I don't care what we gonna talk. You will stop by and let them know that I'm interested. Stop by and let them know what I've been reading. Stop by and let them know that, listen, I'm fully vested. So that's the one thing to do. Don't be scared to do that. A lot of students are scared because their parents aren't there. You got to be able to advocate for yourself. You got to make sure that you go in there and talk to them one-on-one. And let them know if you're struggling. Even don't wait. Do not wait until you're struggling before you go in there. Don't wait until you're struggling before you go in there and talk to the professor. You go in there beforehand and just talk to them. Because guess what? They're human. Yeah, they're human. They're human. Let me go a little further than that. The same thing could be said about your coach. Do not wait until you don't get playing time to go talk to your coach. Go in there and talk to this joke on a regular basis. Coach, when you looking at film, guess what? Guess who wants to look at film with you? This guy. This guy wants to go look at film with you. Hey, coach, wait, you need some help? Just round, I got out of class early. I've already done my studying. Hey, man. Yeah, so what that playing time be like, though? I get it. You're young. You want to you want to be respectful. You don't feel comfortable because your mom or dad or a coach from high school isn't there for you. What I'm telling you is this. This is your 4 years of college. Don't let anybody try to make you feel like you're too young to sit at the table. I'm not too young to sit at the table, jokers. I'm on the team. I'm going to college. I'm not too young to sit at the table. If I don't understand what you jokers are saying, then break it down. Say it slow. Break it down. Tell me again. I'm not ashamed. You didn't always know. You didn't always know what the case was, so let me know. I need to know what's going on because this is my 4 years of eligibility. So make sure don't feel bad. You need to talk to these jokers one-on-one. Make it a point, put it in your calendar, put it in your Palm Pilot, put it in your phone, get an app, put it on paper, whatever you need to do, make sure these jokers know that no problem will ever be solved by you telling your friends about it, telling your mom and dad about it. Because guess what? You're 18 years old now, buddy. You're 18 years old, so guess what? You gotta take care of yourself. So go in there and talk to them one-on-one, whether it's your school teacher, whether it's your professor, or whether it's your coach. And here's another thing. Don't feel like you're worrying them. Joke is your job. They gotta do their job. Don't feel apologetic that you go in there and talk to them. It's their job. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you have some more videos you want me to do. I hope you leave some comments below. Thank you for all the subscribers that I have. Thank you for all my subscribers. I think we're at 230. Let's see if we can get this subscriber count to 1,000 by January. That's our goal. Let's see if we can do it by January. Whether it's on the court or off, in the classroom, out, graduate at the top of your class. Hoop louder.
Hoop loud.